Hello guys, Save My Life back again with another competitive moveset video. So today we're going to be going over Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is an island guardian in Alola. It has the ability Misty Surge with summons Misty Terrain. This has the damage of dragon attacks as well as not allowing you to be status. So when we look at what Tapu Fini can offer, it offers water like an actual dragon resist. Azumarill does not count. It always takes a hit before it's even able to attack, and if they go into their Garchomp, they're taking Rough Skin plus Rocky Helmet, and it just doesn't really work as a dragon check as you'd like it to be. So having this is really nice. On Fairy, it is a steel check, getting access to Hidden Power Fire as well as strong water salves, which will put a dent in a lot of steel teams. So let's go into the moveset here. So when we look at its stats, we have less than average HP, bad attack, decent, like really good defense, honestly, average special attack, really good SPDF, and then less than average speed. So few sets that come to mind when you look at this spread, you think of Specs, you think of Assault Vest just for that max SPDF. You can also run like a bulkier set because it does get access to like defog and stuff like that, but it's a little bit, its ability is a curse and a blessing, because you can't really run a defensive set too well because its ability doesn't allow it to be status. So you can't run like toxic defog or anything like that, which is a bit unfortunate. But it does help out the rest of your team taking less damage from dragons, as well as not being able to worry about toxics and thunder waves, burns, because that's how the meta is right now. Basically, people just try and deal with their threats by throwing a status on them, trying to fish for skull burns, getting Sludge Bomb poisons, throwing out Will-O-Wisp, throwing out Thunder Waves, and then dealing with the threat after, now that it's basically neutered. So let's look at the moveset here. Grass Knot is just to hit those bulky water grounds that do annoy water a ton. It doesn't do a lot to Rotom Wash, which kind of sucks, but we do have other moves in our moveset to take care of that. So Ice Beam, just be able to take out grass types, be able to take out dragon types, because combined with Hydro Pump, it's perfect neutral coverage on everything in the game. Hydro Pump is just basic stab, Moonblast being able to hit dragons, and then when you look at its stats, you can actually run like Modest, something like that, and you can 2 KO Rotom Wash and run a bit of speed for Rotom Wash. You can even run a bit of speed for Bisharp or Adamant Breloom, or even a bit more speed for Garchomps, for Muse that try and speed creep Bisharp, which it run 263, which is actually pretty cool. So let's get into the moveset. So for water, I came up with a few sets right here. So we have enough speed to outspeed Jolly Breloom, to outspeed Mew, to outspeed all those things that try and speed creep that speed tier. We're speed creeping the speed creepers, basically. And just max special attack just to hit as hard as possible, and then the rest in HP. Our moveset, Hydro Pump, Grass Knot, Ice Beam, be able to hit everything in the game, basically. Outside of like Ferrothorn Horde, which that's not too bad, because with water you can pack like a Keldeo or something, or a Volcanion, and I can patch with that weakness to Ferrothorn quite nicely. So, and also with this speed, we can 2-hit KO Rotom Wash with Moonblast, which is really cool, as well as OHKOing every single dragon that would ever try and do anything to you with this spread or whatever. Well, with this amount of special attack. So next set we have here, Hazard Remover. We're just trying to defog, get rid of any hazards that people try and get up on us. Moonblast is basic stab to actually deal with dragons. Scald, so that we can try and fish for burns outside of Misty Terrain. And then our last is Protect, just so that we can get recovery, because we don't get access to Roost, which is very unfortunate, but it's dealable. So max HP, max defense, just to be able to take on all the dragons in the tier, because most of the dragons that you do see have like Latios, for example, tries to hit on the physical side. So you want to have that good mixed bulk to be able to take on dragons. We have a lot of SPDF already, so we can just put all that in defense so that we can just take every hit from dragons, and then being able to wall effectively, get rid of hazards, etc., etc. Next set we have here, Just enough speed for Rotom Wash. Again, I think it's very important that this mod outspeeds Rotom Wash. You don't want to be taking unnecessary damage, and you want to be able to always damage Rotom, because when you're using water, you don't necessarily have to kill Rotom to beat it. You just got to get a huge hit on it. So getting that modest Moonblast on it, can put it in range of Surf from Kingdra in the rain or something like that. Or put it in range of, I don't know, whatever. Just a strong water attack, basically. Volcanion, Steam Eruption, yeah. So, same moveset as before, perfect neutral coverage, and then we just have like Moonblast, Relay Dragon, and stuff. So next set we have here, Calm Mindset, again outspeeding Rotom, and then we just have enough defense. We have a lot of defense, a lot of HP, so that we can take on dragons, as well as be able to take on opposing waters, so that we can sub on their water types, and then we can start Calm Minding up, Rotom Wash, not being able to break our sub after a Volt Switch, and then we can just straight up sweep entire teams if they're not prepared for this set. So next we're going to go through Fairy. Similar sets, but a bit different. So you can get rid of Moonblast on Fairy, throw on HP Fire, that way you're able to check Scizors, you're able to check Genesect, you're able to check Aegislash, you're able to check Mega Metagross, because you do have enough HP, enough bulk to take a hit from all of those mons. It's supposed to be 31. You do have enough bulk to hit all those mons, as well as having screen support, so that you don't take like a ton, because you're gonna take like 40% from Meteor Mash, because it's a Metagross, but you will be able to do like a lot. Like I have the calc right here. Hydro Pump right here, max special attack specs does 72.8 to 85.7 to Mega Metagross. That is huge, being able to damage Metagross that hard, to put it in range of maybe Hyper Voice from your guard, like not even Hyper Voice, like Moonblast from your Scarf Gardevoir, something like that. Just being able to put it in range of other weaker attacks. So next set we have here, just like this EV spread looks a little bit weird, but bear with me. We have enough special attack. I mean enough enough special attack to 2 KO the standard defensive variant of Scizor right now that runs 200 SPDF, and then we just have the rest in defense. We do outspeed Rotom again, but you can on this set, you'd probably just run this in defense or something like that, just so you can take on steals a bit better, and pretty much call it a day with that. So let's go to the last set. You have a Steel Beater set, Scald HP Fire, being able to beat the entirety of Steel, like, because Scald can hit everything, and then a Hidden Power Fire can pick off your Scizors, your Ferrothorns, your Genesects. I mean, Metagross is you're scalding Metagross anyways, but the idea is you sub on something that can't touch you, and you just start setting up for game. Like a Ferrothorn not only has Gyro Ball, isn't breaking your sub, and then you can just start Calm Minding right in his face, and then, you know, kill it off with HP Fire, and then you get like, what, 2 more kills after that? Or maybe 3? Just because of your natural bulk. With 361 defenses, 296 SPDF, being boosted by +1 to like 400 something or whatever, so it's like, it gets really bulky. So that's Tapu Fini. A bit unfortunate that I didn't get Roost. It's gonna find a lot of competition on like water teams to run it over like Primarina, because Primarina has very similar coverage to this thing, but it does get Energy Ball, which is better than Grass Knot. But Misty Surge is pretty nice to be able to deal with dragons. So that's Tapu Fini. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.